Hey, what's up, guys? I'm gonna make a quick video here. The reason why my video is I gotta make this thing here, and the reason why is because I'm talking about sport bikes. Okay, these sport bikes are way fun. You guys out there that are wanting to get into it, I know you guys are out there. Okay, but the problem is there's got a lot of guys out there that get on these bikes and they end up wrecking them just because they don't know what to do. There's a ton of information out there, great information, that is not really compiled together. And unless you got $1,500 to go up to Nebraska and go, do the bike training, where all the cops go, the biker cops, they go up there and they learn how to, really mob on those bikes, and that's cool. But, you don't got the time, you ain't got the money, whatever else, There's a ton of other stuff you guys can do. There's cheaper places. I think there's 100 or 200 bucks you can go join up. But who's got that time? I don't know. It's really going to take some dedication. But here it is, this little video, maybe take 10 or 15 minutes. I'm just going to just point this out, man. And all it's going to be doing out there, you go out there in the cities, and there's going to be a lot of, there's a ton of traffic. I think that guy that you just passed on your motorcycle, he wants a bike too, and he don't know what to do, and whatever. Here it is. If we learn how to do this and clean up our act and stop wrecking our bikes and stuff like that, then it's just going to be a whole lot better. So what I've done is made a little bit of a system. And part of that system, I was going to tell you guys, is that some of you guys out there, there's a lot of bike riders out there that are quite arrogant, and they're quite proud, and they got an ego, just because they've been out there for a long time. And hell, I give them a whole lot of respect. I'm like, cool, man. You guys, you've probably been in a couple wrecks or something like that. You really learned a lot of stuff, and here you are still riding on that bike. That's really cool. But, but those guys out there, if you all going to be leaving comments that I don't even know what I'm talking about or stuff like that, I'm not saying I know what I'm talking about. I'm just saying that I just want to make it a better situation, a better, give us a better chance out there. If you got something to say, you want to make a better video, I'm all for it, man. I'll post it up on, post it up down there. Make it, and then post the link down here. Say I made a better video, come check it out. And if you do make a better video and you hand out better information, man, leave your PayPal account, because I'm gonna buy you lunch or something like that. I'll buy you a soda. So, I'll gift it. Gift you some PayPal, something. But, just because it's cool. You guys are helping us out, and I want to help you guys out too. So, all you hotshot superstars, just instead of talking crap, just make a good video, man, and I'll hook you up. So, I'm sure all you guys will too. Just, let us find out. So, but one of the biggest things I want to talk about, man, is road hazards. Okay, because it's something that we can't control at all. Them road hazards are bad. If something falls out of somebody's truck, or maybe there's a tire tread on the road that kind of moves around every time a car passes it, especially when you're on the freeway, going 70 miles an hour, you're going to be on somebody's tail, and you ain't going to leave for yourself any room, then you're going to get yourself in trouble. So think about those road hazards. Slow down a little bit, leave some little bit of room. Always be checking the mirrors too, because I just mentioned that too, right? So that's the thing, you guys. Okay, cool. One of the other things I wanted to mention, man, was high-speed whoops. When you're on freeways and you're not really there's not a whole lot of traffic or whatever, and you guys are having fun, get on the freeway in the city, and you always get those, those high-rise freeways, and a lot of times they'll be just those concrete sections of freeways, and then it'll be dipping. As you're going around those corners, man, what you gotta do is be pushing on those pegs. All right. No one told me that. All right. I'm sure that there's some great forum out there to be able to talk about these things, but let's put it all together. So push on them pegs, and what that's gonna do is gonna just get your body, your torso up off the seat, and it's gonna kind of help instead of having the bike be all walking on you, because the bike is all turning, you're going around a corner when you're hitting those bumps. So it's really, really distraction, especially when you go 90 miles an hour. Who does 90? Not me, right? Yeah, I don't do 90. But nonetheless, anyways, man, so the other thing that I want to talk about was initiating turns, okay? Sport bike riding is so fun, man, okay? Yeah, a lot of videos out there that'll talk about, oh, well, you can counter steer. Counter steering always works. Well, what we're really talking about is practicing good etiquette, or not etiquette, but just good techniques. Okay, like I say, if you ever get in a sticky situation, a car passing, you got to hit, they get in front of you and hit their brakes or something, like for some reason, you're all mad, you want to get on your brakes too, you know, you better know what you're going to be doing, you know. So let's talk about that. So initiating turns, instead of just going out there and, you know, counter steering all the time, there's a reason why people are counter steering. They said, oh, well, I figured if I push this, the bike's going to, you know, do that or whatever, right? Well, what ends up happening, you look at those MotoGP guys, okay? They're all about technique. Those guys will go into turns at 120 miles an hour, get on the brake, and just right into the turn, and just bright, you know, all, you know, no brake. You know, no brakes, man. Just, you know. But anyways, love watching those guys. But let's talk about it, okay? What they're essentially dealing with is an access point of their bike, okay? Their head is in the right place. I'm not talking about their head and their mind and thinking and all that, but rather their technique, okay? So what ends up happening when you got a bike, excuse me, got a little mess. Anyways, excuse my drawing. If you have an access point here on this bike, okay, right down the middle, and your body is sitting on there, right in the center, you got, as you go around a corner, in your head, what you want to be, say, I'll do it on this one here, okay? In your head, you want to be on this side over here. And it doesn't mean that you need to get into that race position every single time, because that's just ridiculous sometimes, right? But it'll look very, very proper as you guys are picking out these good techniques. You got there's a lot of good things that you can do out there to practice and you know, to really get into it. You know, if you find yourself, you got a little bit of time or whatever, you can practice. There's a lot of good videos that are out there. Like I said, I'll go ahead and post those up. But where you want to be is you want to have your head on this side of the axis. And the more, you know, aggressive that you want to get, you know, you'll be able to learn how that affects, okay? But basically, as you put your head on this side, naturally, your body's going to come over here. This is going to push a little bit more on this side of the handlebar anyway. And then that's what you're going to get out of your counter steering, okay? You look at those guys on MotoGP, what they're doing is their head's all the way down over here, right? By the handlebar. And they're looking that direction, okay? And then also, on top of that, they got this fantastic technique. They're putting all into it. And they got their inside elbow down. This elbow's up. This triangle's open. This outside leg is hugging the tank right here, right? So they're just in and they're committed. When you start doing stuff like this here, you guys, it's getting on the right side, on the low side and high side of the bike. When you start doing stuff like this, practicing these good techniques like you should be every single time, that's what's going to save you. Because if you need to ever hit on your brakes or go swerve around somebody, you're not going to push that, you know, you're not going to push that that handlebar, you know, to counter steer out of the way. No, your body's going to be doing exactly what the machine is made to do. All this right here is putting all this pressure on the tire, the inside of the tire, and that's where you want all of that to be, is on the inside of the tire. Some guys are showing off and they'll have their head over here, you know, their body's over here and they're twisted and they're looking really cool. You look so cool over there, but look where your head's at, buddy. Your head's over here. What are you trying to do? And I guarantee you right there, they're pushing on that handlebar. Yeah, you know, and you know, they're only thinking about looking cool. They ain't thinking about looking right. So you don't always need to get into this position here, okay? But just always keep your stuff on this side, on the low side of the bike. Anytime you go to the right or to the left, just make sure that you're on the low side of the bike. You know, so that's really, really going to help you. And you're going to feel how stable the bike is. If you don't do this, you're going to feel how unstable the bike is, okay? You're going to feel how all that pressure is coming here and the bike's not really wanting to do it. Say, if you guys ever have anybody ride with you, this is just another point. Have them do exactly what you're doing, and you're going to feel the bike, whoa, go, man. It's just going to just dive on you, man. You're like, okay. You know, so it's a good way to train as well. You know, train your mind. You're like, okay, well, this is right. This is correct. So, you know, like I say, you know, I want the best thing out there to do for all of us riders, the guys that out here that like riding, you know, like I say, we're gonna pass a whole bunch of guys, and they all want to ride, and they just don't want to do. They're kind of mixed emotions. I can't do that. I don't know how to do it, and all that. But if we had more riders out there, the world would be a whole lot better. There'd be a whole lot less traffic, and people would be having a whole lot better time on the way to work or whatever. You know, because there'd be less traffic, and there'd be less. You know, there'd be people just having fun getting to work. You know, and they have a nice bike, and they'd be able to keep that dang thing clean, and everyone's gonna, you know, it's all good. It's cool. So it's a good outlet, you know. But this is the video that I just wanted to post up, you know, and to show you guys, you know, kind of some of the stuff I've learned. I don't think that I've forgotten anything on here. Like I say, you guys, if you want to buy me a lunch or a soda or something like that, I'll be down. I'm gonna go ahead and post my my PayPal account down here at the bottom, and if you guys want to throw something my way, I'll be alright with that. Okay. You know, because then also at the same time, with all the videos that I've ever made, and you know, it kind of lets me invest my time into making them, you know, because how much time did I save you? Did I save you any money? You know, I know that there's a lot of other guys out there. I give them thumbs up and stuff like that, but I want to give them money, man. I want to be like, hey, have $5 or whatever. Because here's the thing, you guys just saved me flipping a ton of time. You guys saved me flipping 2 hours of work. You know, climbing into my car and, you know, getting whatever I'm doing with it, changing out the starter or whatever, you know. So anyways, this is my video. Thanks for watching, and if you guys have anything to say, go ahead and just add it to the bottom. And yeah, I don't know, let's see what we can do. Okay, appreciate it. Okay, peace.